Defamation, allegations, accusations, Lakers in 5. Here's where I'm at with Shannon Sharpe. The whole thing is out of. I think I'm too small to speak on this. Honest to God, it's sick. It's weird for Shannon being in his 50s, dealing with a teenager, and then you're caught out here. Now she's talking about suing you, and a lot of us don't even believe what's really happening there. A lot of us don't believe that you did it. We know that it was consensual. We're judging you because it was consensual, and you wanted to do this with a teenager. So I'm not going to speak on the rest of that shit. I'm not going to talk about like what's happening with Shannon, because quite seriously, I don't really care. But there was a TikToker that decided to like speak on it, and I think she's more on my level. I'm too small to deal with the big dogs like Shannon Sharpe, so I'm just going to deal with the TikTokers for a little while until I grow my wings. There's Tracy Ellis Ross talking about being like younger dudes. I'm a younger dude. What should he? What's wrong with me? I guess I'm too broke, too small. But what about like Carrie Hilson? She just came out on the Cam Newton show, talking about dating younger. I think she did. It's Shannon's time. It's Shannon's time to be seen. It's your turn, nigga.
I do not feel bad for Shannon Sharpe. Actually, nail him to the wall. Men like Shannon Sharpe go after women whose frontal lobe have yet to develop, and then when they prove to you that they are still children, it's how dare she try to manipulate me? How dare she try to get money from me? Why do you think she was fucking with your old ass? No, really.
This may sound weird to hear, but she's 19. Although not right, she's legal. They're both adults now at this point. They both were ready for a good time. So I also a little put off by why she keeps calling her baby. Yeah, we get it. She's young. But stop trying to like take the accountability away by trying to like infantilize her. Please stop.
Why would a 19-year-old go after a man in his 50s who she also knows is only here for a good time? Y'all keep doing this. Y'all keep doing it. It keeps happening because y'all have spent y'all years mistreating women, and then because women have dealt with shit their entire life, you're like, that's baggage. No, that's called common sense, because a woman will no longer allow you to play with her once a woman gets to the point where she's like, wait a minute. That's when y'all want to be like, oh, she got baggage, she got baggage, she got boundaries. And y'all don't want women with boundaries, with self-respect.
Wrong. We love that shit. We love boundaries. We love self-respect. If you're gonna be that little girl or whatever that shit is, just do it in the bedroom. We're good with that. So carry on.
Y'all want little girls who is going to do whatever y'all want her to do for a little bit of change. You want that phone telling that girl that you're going to choke the shit out of her and that she going to like it. And now she trying to get over on you and you mad.
I may not have heard that conversation right when I was watching the videos, but I could swear he said it like he wanted to do that because he was upset with her. I seem to realize that she's trying to catch him in a lie, or just like get something incriminating. That's what I got from that.
She's in it for money. She's in it for the money. Where y'all problem is, y'all think y'all are bigger than the program. Y'all get so full of yourself that you genuinely think this child wants you for real. Men like that scare me, Because what does a 56-year-old and a 19-year-old have in common? Actually, she's 20 now and he's 56 now. So a 55-year-old and a 19-year-old have in common what? What do you have to talk about? What life experiences do y'all have to discuss?
As I was alluding to before about Tracy Ellis Ross and I think it was Carrie Hilson, um, why do you have only smoke for Shannon Sharpe? Why just him? What about Leo? What about Drea? What about the rest of the other women that are doing this weirdo shit? Like dealing with men that are much younger. I wish you would have smoke for them.
None. And anytime, and I know, men are gonna find their way in their comments like it's legal. If you have to say it's legal as a way to defend your dating preferences, you're a predator. You're a predator.
Never mind the fact that she's like 20 years old going after a man with money. That's not predatory at all, right? Yeah, sure, he's going after a young girl that seems predatory, but it's legal and not something I would engage in. It's just that she knew what she was doing. He knew what she was doing. He knew what he was doing. I don't see the problem with that part. It's just now there are allegations now. So that's what the problem is. And you are cheering it on. Surprise, surprise, right?
That's like us saying slavery was bad, and y'all be like, well, it was legal. That doesn't make it okay. It used to be legal to beat your wife. It used to be legal to rape your wife. Does that make it okay? I mean, it's legal. Cause y'all love to be she legal, she legal, she legal, she legal. And then you know what I always find so funny when men get to when people ask them like, well, would if you had a 19-year-old daughter and a man in his 50s wanted to date her, would you be okay with that? Well, I mean, if he was gonna take care of her, and if he was gonna, no, you would not. You would not be okay with that. You would think, man, he is dirty. But for somehow y'all can reason with yourselves and think that that's okay.
Okay, I dare you to go to your 19-year-old daughter and tell her who she can date. Let's see how that's going to go. Because if she's going to choose a 50-year-old man, I'm not going to like it, but people are going to do whatever the fuck they want to do. And I can't stop them. So if I advise against it and she listens, great. But if she doesn't, you might push her even closer to this dude. So all you can do is let her be an adult and make her own mistakes. And for you to baby her and act like she doesn't know what she's doing is fucking weird. Please, miss me with that bullshit.
And don't come in the comments talk about Drea, because I think that whole dirty too. I think age gap relationships, any way you shift them, is disgusting. I think in any relationship where there is a significant difference, whether it be finances or age, there is going to be a level of manipulation.
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 Thank you.
If someone has $0 and someone has millions of dollars, power difference. If someone has decades of life experience and someone barely has any, their frontal lobe, their critical thinking skills have yet to fully develop, there is going to be manipulation involved. And it's not appropriate. Y'all be wanting to date children because if you just wanted to date someone a little bit younger than you, whatever. But if the age gap is bigger than the person's age, the age gap is bigger than the person's age, it's not appropriate. No matter which way y'all try to shake it. Oh, well, he could teach her something. She could get a mentor. Get a mentor. Get a mentor. Get a mentor. Not some dirty old man that wants to do whatever they was doing. And then also, let's tap into the big black baby.
Let's just put it this way. I give zero fucks about what's going on with Shannon Sharpe because he deserves everything that's coming to him. Bro, you're 50 years old. What are you doing with a 20-year-old anyway? I get it. She has a little bit of ass or something. I don't know. But come on, bro. You can definitely do better. You're Shannon Sharpe. I know my little subscriber count can't talk to you, but still, come on. You could do better than this. You don't need this. You can go after the snow bunnies. You can play in the snow, but come on, bro. Not the freshly packed snow. Go for some of the snow that's been lying around. There's lots of it. Just make sure she don't try to take all your shit. God's sakes. And this woman needs to chill out. She has a very skewed way of looking at life. Making women always the victim. Like, come on, this woman is a total predator. She was looking to take 50 mil from the dude. She definitely had something to gain from doing this, and she was trying to trap him. She's trying to incriminate him in any way possible. So how the hell is she innocent? Get the fuck out of here. She knows what she's doing. Anyways, as it gets darker, if you got millions of dollars, I don't understand why these motherfuckers aren't using their discernment. You know that you're a target. Every time you get with somebody that isn't in your tax bracket, you are a target. These days, anytime you get with a female, you're a target. You should know this. And if you don't, now you know.
Knowing is half the battle.